sign re-racking the weapon.
That's the rumor. I haven't seen anything to support that.
And tell us what happened here legally as far as you guys just reset the case because he was out on bond or probation
Right.
on other cases?
Yes, so
Kind of explain that.
Mr. Joshua was on bond for an unrelated matter, possessing a fake ID, and the case was reset to determine conditions of bond, whether he'll be held at no bond because he's alleged to have committed an offense while on bond, or whether he'll be given a reasonable bond.
And what's his connection to Takeoff? Why was he at that event that evening?
Again, that's stuff we're all looking at.
Okay, if you don't know what's going on, so a lot of people was asking, Little Cam got no bond, so it means the state is doing their job, X, Y, and Z, and a lot. No, there's a lot of reason why Little Cam got no bond, and it had nothing to do with the Takeoff situation. We're gonna explain that. I hope a lot of people got informed already through our previous videos, but I'm glad I'm doing this separate one to break it down. We're covering all aspects of this case. I ask you guys to do me one favor: smash that like button, hit that notification bell, and thank you for rocking out with the I Smoke Hip Hop Live platform. I am your host, DJ Bless One. Love your family, love your kids, and definitely stay blessed to the family. Now let's get on to it. Let's get on with it, because you know we got to do it the right way. Salute to Pesh Mayweather. Go follow his YouTube channel. Also go show him some love on Instagram as well. Now, you got a lot going on with this. You got the attorney of Little Cameron, basically Cameron Joshua. I hope I said it correctly. And he's breaking it down with the whole case and the situation. Not only that his client is innocent, you know what I mean? Not only that his client is gonna beat certain charges, but he's talking about the bond situation. Because a lot of people and bloggers was going into the bond part. They was like, oh, okay, he got no bond because obviously they got evidence to make him guilty. No, they got evidence to tie him to the situation of the murder, but not for the killing of just having a weapon. He was out on bond for a previous situation, you know what I mean, a fake ID. That's why he got a no bond. It had nothing to do with Takeoff because he was previously out already, you know what I mean, on another situation. And because of that, it led to other things to come out, and that's when people learned was going through the court systems and all that. You know what I mean? You got this like this right. It says no one has been charged with Takeoff's murder. We believe Cameron Joshua has been appropriately. This is the DA, the district attorney. We believe Cameron Joshua has been appropriately charged in this case, and we're continuing our investigation into the death of Takeoff. Lead prosecutor Matt Gilliam said at press briefing following the court hearing. The hearing was to determine if Joshua should be held with bond. It is reset for next week. So it was a lot going on, and we can read more before we read the rest of it. Let's actually go to the video of his actual defense attorney speaking on this issue.
Into the relationship between all the parties, well, that it's based on a witness's observation that he had a firearm.
And then the witness apparently said they signed re-racking the weapon.
That's the rumor. I haven't seen anything to support that.
And tell us what happened here legally as far as you guys just reset the case because he was out on bond or probation
Right.
on other cases?
Yes, so
Kind of explain that.
Mr. Joshua was on bond for an unrelated matter, possessing a fake ID, and the case was reset to determine conditions of bond, whether he'll be held at no bond because it's alleged to have committed an offense while on bond, or whether he'll be given a reasonable bond.
And what's his connection to Takeoff? Why was he at that event that evening?
Again, that's stuff we're all looking into, the relationship between all the parties. My understanding, it was some type of social event. I think some folks were playing dice. Beyond that, I have no doubt.
Was he playing dice?
Again, we're looking into that to determine what his actions were that evening.
You've seen some of the reporting by some internet websites who basically sort of allege that he might have shot him or be involved in the murder. Can you dispel some of those rumors or some of the statements we've seen on the reliable World Wide Web?
Sure. I haven't seen anything to suggest that Cameron Joshua had anything to do with the shooting, that he discharged a firearm that caused his death or was even involved in it. My understanding is there was some type of skirmish. From what I've seen from the internet, and I'm familiar with all the Instagram sleuths, They remind me of the blind guy who tries to figure out an elephant and grabs his trunk and thinks it's a snake. The bottom line is they're wrong. Cameron Joshua did not shoot Takeoff.
Have you talked to him? What's his demeanor?
You know, I've talked to him. He wants a bond. He wants to get out. He wants to clear his name.
Does Cameron Joshua know who shot Takeoff?
We will discuss that with the DA's office if we decide to.
That man said, we'll discuss that with the DA office if we have to. That's what led people to believe Cameron Joshua and his attorney cooperated with the DA office and gave information that led to the arrest of Patrick. Now, the no bond was to keep him, find anything we can have on him so we can keep him to get some information. And I believe that tactic was did. I don't know if he actually ended up giving information, but I believe that's the tactic HPD, Houston Police Department, did to obtain information from Cameron Joshua, aka Little Cam from the 5th Ward. You feel me? And I don't know if that was used, whatever was said in there was used for Patrick, but definitely they used that tactic. It's the catch and bait or the switch, whatever you call it. And that was enacted. It was done and looked like they did a hell of a job too, if you ask me, because they got their culprit, their man they were trying to get in that situation. They said Mr. Joshua was on bond for an unrelated matter, possessing a fake ID, and the case was reset to determine the conditions on whether he will be held at no bond because he's alleged to have committed an offense while on bond, or whether he'll be given a bond, said Joshua's attorney Christopher Downey. So they're already, you know what I'm saying, looking at a situation for his defense already. And usually people who do that, if they have some type of cooperations, maybe it's just cooperation that gets nobody in trouble, who knows. But let's see. Patrick is going to be the one to let us know what's going on, because you don't need to know who told on you. You can have your answers based on what they're actually telling you. I hope y'all can just pause the video to read that. I'm not about to read all that. Y'all can see it in front of y'all, but it's a lot of situation that's leading the people now to say a whole lot. You know what I mean? So Jay Prince responding to this, it was only right. At the same time, you know, these situations were coming out and these responses are being said. You know what I mean? Certain people is having videos. Certain dudes are being hid up behind the scenes. It's a lot going on with this case. It's a real one right now. And to make mistakes right now is not needed. You know what I mean? Definitely not needed in this situation. So Patrick Clark being the culprit, we'll see how that goes, how much it stands with it. I'll keep you guys updated and posted on this entire situation. You just got to do one thing for us. You got to make sure you support the platform the right way, the true way. Like, share, and subscribe to the platform, the I Smoke Hip Hop Live channel. You know what I mean? Thank you to everybody for looking out for us. As far as Patrick and Little Cam, the updates will be here. Don't even worry about it. You just need to hit that like button, hit the notification bell, like, share, and subscribe, comment as well. Yeah, man, like, love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed. I ain't got to tell you to stay dangerous if you're staying safe already. Look, man, love to the kings and the queens out there.